quick reminder, tomorrow is the cutoff for the Toro Titan Max giveaway. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and leave nice comments to be entered. That's all you have to do. So basically, I'm just keeping an eye on the traffic, and I'll let her know when it's coming. Got a big truck. Babe, hit the top of that can. Thank you. Curbs cut back, and this will get better as we continue taking care of it. Cutting it back with the hard edger once a month, flip edging it, and then the mower will press that down, and then we'll cut it off, and it'll start looking a lot better as we maintain it longer. It's just been neglected for quite a while, and yeah. Alright guys, so I can't stress enough about blowing off porches and patios. It's just one of those little things. We know we don't get much up on there, but the customer is going to appreciate it more than you know when they come home on the weekend and they sit down and their porch, their patio furniture is nice cleaned off. Tyler's putting equipment away, getting the trailer all loaded up. Looking good, looking good. Good job, Tyler. Good job, Savannah.
Thank you.
Good job, Sean. Little pat on my back. No, I'm just kidding. Good morning, guys. How you doing on this beautiful Tuesday morning? I'll tell you what, nice and early, and it's nice and hot already. We topped out yesterday at 98 was the high, and it looks like it's gonna be exactly the same today.
I'm not crying, this is sweat.
That's a new motto. TQs, I'm not crying, this is sweat. That could go viral with a t-shirt.
Right?
Anyways, guys, let's hop into this video and I guess see what the day's adventures hold for us, huh?
Yeah, let's do it. I know Tyler's ready.
Anything you want to say today, Tyler?
We're all liking the new 94. I think we may have to trade mine in and get a newer version, because honestly, mine is a little heavier than the newer version. Still not sure what they did to it, but I'm liking it a lot.
thing is nice.
I just told him that.
This ain't Tyler's no more. It's my trimmer.
Oh.
It's crazy. I mean, it is light. Having too much fun.
Having way too much fun. It's okay though. It's okay to have fun out on the job. Just make sure you're still being careful and you're aware of your surroundings. But you know what? We're always having fun, always enjoying what we're doing. We got Tyler mowing. I'm doing camera work. What's up? Sean trimming. I need to get some snips and snip that. Well, I thought it was going to be easier than this. Let me go with a little. Oh man. Okay. And take two. Wow. This stuff is tough. Tough stuff.
Trimming tip. Some of you may know, some of you might not know, but as you can see this fence line here, TQ wants to get close. It's just coming through from the other side. So there's a few different ways you can go about this. You can go straight up and down. Keeps it back off the fence like that. Or you can do it like this. The only time we cut it back is when it really starts coming out and touching us. A lot of this is poison ivy. Guys, I don't get poison ivy ever. Like, I don't know if I'm immune to it or what. So anytime we see it, I try to take care of it. Tyler gets poison ivy. Savannah gets poison ivy really bad. So I'll take care of this stuff. A ton of this is poison ivy. So I like to cut it back myself just to keep it from touching them when they're mowing along this path. But yeah, just a couple quick tips there. I prefer doing it both ways. This way, going long ways like this up the fence line, I tend to not use as much string, and I can also knock the top stuff off, okay? Going like this, it'll do it as well, but as long as you don't full throttle it, you're not gonna go through as much string. So both ways will work. Simply, I'm just doing this to keep the poison ivy back from getting on our employees. All right, guys, so just got on knocking that trimming out where I was talking about the poison ivy and stuff like that. Tyler, we gotta talk though. So I used your new trimmer a few different jobs today. All I gotta say is we're gonna have to reduce your pay, okay? Because you're not working hard enough swinging that lightweight thing around. Like, come on, man. I mean, that thing is nuts.
It's nice.
It's like nothing. I mean, it's like flinging around like 2 pounds. To me, it feels like, you know, going from my 111, my 90, the 130, like that thing is like nothing. So
I was mentioning earlier that we're probably gonna have to trade mine in.
Yeah.
For a newer version.
Yeah, I don't know what they did. Still's holding it close to heart. I'm assuming, I don't know, but I know when I built TQ's custom trimmer, I mentioned about putting the 111 lighter shaft onto it, and it made it really lightweight.
That's
so I
aluminum, isn't it? The
yeah,
shaft?
yeah, stainless, whatever they are, aluminum. But I don't know if that's what they did, but I like it. And Tyler, sorry to say, decrease in pay today. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Let's move on.
Let's go.
All right, guys, didn't do a ton of filming on this one. The front yard we just went ahead and skipped this week. The backyard was pretty tall, and this side over here was pretty tall. The trees are just sucking up all the moisture here, so didn't really grow much. Worked on getting some of the cracks cleaned up. Anytime you're skipping certain things, like say we skipped this front yard this week, but we did the backyard, trimmed everything, you can look for little things to justify a full service. So we just went through real quick, hit some of the cracks, just cleaned it up, a couple minutes, you know, keeps customer happy, makes the property look better. Tyler and TQ knocked it back quite a bit. Basically, guys, this is collapsing the big old 6-foot fence on the other side, and it's falling into our property. So we knocked it back some, reduced some of the weight off of it. Have to apologize to you guys. I had that all on camera, but for some reason the files came out corrupted, and it will not allow me to switch over to the MacBook for editing. So we lost that footage and a little bit more from the day, but I think we got it figured out. Alright guys, so gonna whip this one in shape real quick. Tons of trash down through there. Trimming's tall. Grass really hasn't grown a ton. It's just really got a, I don't know if you guys will pick them up or not, it's just a ton of weeds. Hopped in the truck here real quick, just finished trimming it out. I'll tell you what, things are changing very quickly here. We went from last week, if you guys remember, a couple days, it was like, I don't know, high 40s, low 50s in the morning. We were actually wearing hoodies a week ago. And now we're like high 90s and hot. And it is wreaking havoc on the lawns. The last couple days have been brutal. This one, it's not really that it had to be mowed, it's just really keeping it looking good because weeds are growing like 1.5 feet. Other than that, the grass itself really didn't grow very much. We do have cooler temperatures towards the end of this week, and you know, a lot more better chances for rain, so we're really holding out hope for there. But you know, I'm glad in the last couple weeks I've been starting to line up more landscaping and just bidding things that you know, typically we wouldn't do, like the overgrown stuff. And simply, guys, it's, you know, as a business owner, you have more responsibility, and my job is to keep us working. You know, this isn't me in Savannah anymore, you know, even though that was very important in and of itself, you know, keeping us working so that we bring in an income and growing the business and providing for our family and for the business. Now we have Tyler as well, so we need to take care of Tyler and take care of all of those things. So lining up extra work and doing extra jobs and stuff like that is 100% part of it. So taking 2 days off last week when Tyler ran the show gave us a really good opportunity to send out estimates, and we took you along for some of those. We ended up sending out almost $20,000 in 2 days in estimates, and you know, some of those will take time to come back. Some of them were instants, like, yes, let's do it, and those are good things. So just because you send out estimates, guys, don't get upset if you don't instantly hear back. Sometimes it takes people, you know, a week, 2 weeks, a month. Sometimes they're going to shop around and get other prices, and then sometimes they come back and sometimes they don't, and that's just part of business. So don't ever sell yourself short. Don't underbid yourself just to try to land a job. Simply, you just bid them, and what happens. It's out of your control at that period. Now, if you're bidding and not getting jobs, you may need to reevaluate your prices or how you're doing it, and all of that stuff, because if you're not landing anything, that's not good. So you want to make sure, you know, you're hitting your numbers and you're landing things that you're bidding, but you don't want to land everything, if you know what I'm saying. Well, I guess you probably would want to land everything, but you get what I'm saying, guys. So
Looking nice.